Today is Saturday, February 1st. I'm here in Dubai, and in front of me is a girl who will be 12 years tomorrow. Congratulations with your birthday.
Thank you.
We are here to talk about children's rights, and Norway portrays themselves to the world as a defender for children's rights. But I know that you have a different opinion about that, so if you please can tell the audience a little bit about your impressions about Norway and how they treat children in regard to the position you are today.
Well, I don't think they treat children fairly because they take them away from their families with no evidence, and they say that they make you say that your parents have done something bad, and they're not treating you fairly at all.
Can you tell a little bit what happened to you? Because you were in Norway when they tried to take you away from your parents, right?
Yeah.
So if you just can briefly tell what happened to you.
Well, so they said that they would have an interview with me, and they said that it will not be in the school.
Who said that? The Barnevernet or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they promised that it will not be in the school, but then unexpectedly they came to the school and did the interview, and they broke their promise, and then they took me away from the school even though I wanted to live home. And every time that we had an interview, I would say that I wanted to live home and that my parents had done nothing wrong, but they never listened to me.
So they trapped you in a way, put
Yeah.
up a trap for you. How long have you been here in Dubai?
About 3 years now.
3 years. And how is life for you here in Dubai?
It's very good. It's much better than Norway. And everyone is really nice here, and it would never happen something like this in Dubai that it happened in Norway, because they're so nice here, and it would never happen here. Because in Norway they take you away with no evidence, and they're very mean.
So for how long were you separated from your family before you got to talk with your parents again?
Oh, it was about a month, I think, and they didn't even let me go to school.
Mm-hmm. So looking back 3 years later, how do you think about the Norwegian justice system? You have something interesting on your bag saying justice. How do you think about the system in Norway?
I think that they don't have any. Basically, they take you away with no evidence, so basically they're not treating children fairly, and they don't have justice.
You have some very love-caring parents I've met, and how would you imagine being separated if you were in Norway today from your parents? Could you just imagine, or just try to imagine what that would have been like?
Well, I would not be able to believe living without my parents because they're so nice, and if they would have taken me away, I would have been really sad because they have done nothing wrong, and they're really nice parents.
Mm-hmm. We have a children minister now. His name is Ropstad. He apparently is supposed to be very preoccupied with family rights, but he has been in charge of 5 convictions in the European Court of Human Rights already. You have any message to this minister with regard to children's rights in general?
Well, I don't know. They should have rights in Norway, and they should treat people more fairly. And they shouldn't just take away children with no evidence.
Would you dare to go back to Norway, you think, in the future sometime?
No, definitely not. Because basically, for all the children in Norway, you should go to Dubai straight away, or at least just leave Norway, because they take away children with no evidence, and they don't have any justice.
How has this affected you as a young person, this experience, you think?
Well, I feel like it's made me maybe a bit stronger because I know how to stick up to them. But I kind of wish that it never happened because they make me really sad being taken away from my parents.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much for this interview. I think this will make a really strong statement to the Norwegian government, and we will certainly make sure that it will be aware of this. Are there some final words you would like to say to the Norwegian government before we close down here?
I would like to say that they should stop saying that they're like the best system and everything, because they can't be the best when they're not even good. They should have rights in Norway.
Do you have any brief message to children who are in similar situations like you are? Because there are so many children in Norway who have been separated from their parents without any good cause.
They should definitely stay strong and be brave, and say to them that you want to go back to your parents and tell the truth to them, and then you should definitely leave from Norway because they will take you away.
Thank you very much for this great speech. It was an honor to listen to you. So thank you very much.